people out there in the world, in the internet, think about this song, okay? I do not care about their opinions. I don't want to read them. So do not copy paste, okay, for your PPT. Nothing, not even one sentence of copy paste. There's one exception I'll show you when you're teaching the vocabulary, okay? But for all the stuff about what is this song about, my favorite lines, I'm going to explain them, and don't copy paste it. There are websites out there like okay, and you might think, oh, I gotta do this PPT thing in Jason's class, and I don't want to do it, so I'm just gonna go over here. Well, song 41, okay, not bad. So let's get this. We'll go over here, and there's the lyrics. Okay, what did people say? No, that's got bad words. We won't use that one. Did anyone write anything intelligent? I wouldn't copy any of this. Anyone? So their fans, it looks like their fans are idiots. I'm sorry, just the way they write. No, this is, oh my God. Did anyone write anything? Anyway, my point is that sometimes you might, if you're not smart, you might go to this website and think, like, okay, let's pick the Adele song. Her fans are more like high class. Sorry. Okay, so let's pick an Adele song. Yeah, she appeals to an intelligent crowd here. So, okay, I like Adele. Go here, and then I'm just going to go here. This part looks good. I don't know. I'm not even going to read it, but I'm just going to copy it. Yeah. My PPT real fast, and then I can go play basketball. I'm just going to make a nice slide here. I'm just going to slam this in here. Jason will never know. Jason's not that smart. Listen, I'm going to know. Okay, as soon as you read this or say this, I'm going to know. There's something about this I'm going to think, I'm going to check that. I'm going to check it. And I'm just going to Control-C and Control-V it. And if I find it, you get a 0. Okay, it's so easy to catch somebody. So easy, and I don't want to catch anybody. I don't like to do it. It's part of my job, and I've been doing it a long time. Look how long I've been here doing this. Look at this. I know how to catch somebody who copy-pastes. It's not a special skill, you know what I mean? So don't even try. Don't even try. The only exception in your song presentation, I will show you, is when you teach the vocabulary, okay? You've got to teach 6 words, and you can copy the definitions and the example sentence from the dictionary, okay? You can copy that. That's the only thing. I'll talk more about it, okay? But no copy-paste, don't even try it, you'll get a 0. And it's hard to pass this class with a 0 on your song assignment, so don't do it, okay? If you are emailing me for any reason, please, in your subject line, tell me exactly who you are, okay? It helps me answer you quickly and help you, all right? I need to know your full name, I need to know your student number, I need to know the class and the section, okay? This just makes my life easier. I read your email, I do what I have to do on the class list here, done. Okay? But if I don't know who you are, I'm not looking through all these lists to try to find out who John is. You know what I mean? I need to know exactly who I'm talking to. So please put all that information in your subject line. Next thing, come into class. You have to come to class every week. Because if you don't come here, I'll be lonely. Where's my list? I'm going to pass this around. This list, I printed it on Monday. It may or may not be current, whatever. What I want you to do today is just find your name and put a check under the 1, okay, for week 1. If your name is not on the list, you just add your information here, okay, and put a check, okay? So we're going to take attendance every week. Give you that. Okay? Now, you have to come to class, but I understand sometimes you're going to miss class maybe because you have you're sick, or you have a family thing, or some emergency, or there's some extracurricular activity like your sports team or your department. You know what I mean? Things happen, and it's no problem. Just make sure you take a day off. Okay, use the system or talk to me, and if you're not here, I should know why. And I don't need every detail. Excuse me. You know what I mean? But make sure, if you can't come here, that you take a day off. If you just skip class, I don't know where you are, you're not here, but you didn't ask, you didn't tell me you're not coming here, whatever, you skip the class, you lose 5%. If you skip 3 classes, you could fail the class, you get a D. Don't do that. It's no good. Just use the system or talk to me and take a day off if you need to, okay? I'm very reasonable about saying yes. What's next here? Try not to be late. I don't watch the door to try to catch people who are 2 minutes late. I'm busy, I'm doing stuff. But if we see the same student coming in, you know, week after week at 3:30 with the Starbucks from Hualien, you know, is late, and we'll have to talk about that. So do your best to be on time, all right? If you miss something, you're responsible for it. Now for you guys, this would just be your, well, like a test, but no one misses their tests. But like your presentation, if for some reason you could not come on your presentation date, right? Something came up or you were sick or whatever, make sure you talk to me, okay? Send me an email or come and see me face to face, come to my office, whatever. We will solve your problem. We will move your presentation, okay? But you have to come and talk to me. If you don't do it on your date, I do not chase people around Dongma trying to find out why they didn't do their PPT on their day, okay? It's your responsibility to talk to me and we will solve the problem together, okay? So don't be afraid to talk to me. I'm good at solving problems. Okay, next, what? This is your midterm and final tests. Okay, we're gonna have week 9. I gotta change this, it's not week 18. We don't have week 18 anymore. We finish in week 17. Okay, so I gotta change that. Your test will be normal time, same place, same time, okay? All this says, we don't need to read this word for word. All this says is, if we're here normally in the classroom, your test is a closed book test, which means you gotta study and you can't bring your notes or look at your phone during the test, okay? If you're at home, if we're online and no one's coming to class and we're on Google Meets, your test will be a different kind of test. It will be open book test. You can look at your notes. That's all this says, okay? What else? This repeats. I don't need to read all this. I've already said these things, all right? You can read this for yourself. Course intro, that's what we're doing today. Teacher models how to do a song presentation. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you how easy it is to do a song presentation in this class today. And we're going to make a schedule for song presentations today. What do we got here? This is a Thursday. We don't miss any classes. There are no Thursday holidays this semester. When is spring break? Not till spring. Okay, yeah, right. Don't need to worry about it. So again, I'll change this. We're not having week 18. Okay? To be announced means, TBA means to be announced. I will announce now we are not having week 18. We're finishing in week 17. So you have a final exam in week 17. You have a midterm in week 9. And of course, your midterm test will be this stuff. And then your final exam will be the stuff after midterm, right? Final exam will cover the second half, like that. So it's like half-half. Okay? Some of these songs, okay, I put these songs in here. I'll tell you right now, some of these songs I might change later. As we're going through the semester, I might decide, nah, we're not going to do the boxer this time. And I'll put a new song in, okay? I'll always tell you first, so you can prepare you. I'll put a file for you on e-learning, okay? But I'll just tell you, I may change some of these songs depending on time, depending how I feel. Because I got to keep this class fresh for me too. I can't do the same songs semester after semester. It starts to get boring for me. I've been doing this for so long. You know what I mean? So I have a lot of songs that I introduce, so sometimes I will put different ones in. I think they're all good, but that's my personal opinion. What else do we need to talk about here? Yeah. Okay, so you have 2 exams, and that's it for this class. Okay, you don't have homework week to week. You just come to class, pay attention, hopefully you'll learn something. Be involved, you know, answer some questions in class, share your opinions and ideas. I love to hear them. You got your midterm test, week 9, 30%. You got your final test, week 17, 30%. 30% is your song presentation, and 出席, coming to class, attendance, 10%. Okay, that's it. Textbook, there is no textbook, so congratulations, you just saved money. You just saved like $1,000, right? You feel good about that? So together, you just saved like $40,000. That's a lot of money, right? Yeah, buy yourself something nice. What else here? COVID, yeah, COVID. COVID. I finally went home to Canada this summer. I haven't been home in 3 years. A lot has changed, you know, my father died last year, I couldn't even go because of COVID and whatever. It's been a mess, but I'll tell you, in Canada, yeah, there's COVID there, whatever, but nobody's wearing a mask, and big, huge groups are gathering. It's just like before, like baseball games, football games, rock concerts, music festivals, everything. And everybody's getting together, and almost nobody's wearing a mask, and there are not dead people lying in the streets, and the hospitals are not all overflowing with sick people, and you know what I mean? Life is fine. So I'm really hoping that Taiwan will catch up to the rest of the world soon, and we can go back to normal life, because this is not normal, this situation. Anyway, we're here in the classroom, but we all know that if Donghua or the Ministry of Education says go online, we go online. And for us, the only thing that would change is we would use Google Meet, and your exam format would change. It would be an open book test. That's the only change, okay? With all that said, if you feel sick, coughing, sneezing, whatever, cold-like symptoms, just stay home. Please take a day off. It's better for everybody. Okay? That's everything I have to say about the syllabus. My next plan here is to talk more about your presentation and give you an example. Okay? Can we go on? You got any questions first before I talk about the song presentation? Okay, well, I'm going to keep going. Song presentation. I put this document, make sure I'm in the right place here. Okay, we'll go back here. What did I say you guys are? What did I say you guys are? AA? AB? I forget. Doesn't matter. Everybody gets the same stuff. If you click this document, Song Presentation Guidelines, this tells you everything you need to know about doing a song in this class. So, you get 15 minutes, and that includes playing the song, and you have to play the song and show the lyrics, the words to the song at the same time. You can't play the MV with no lyrics and then show the lyrics later, okay? Because we want to make sure that everybody can understand the song. So, this means we can listen and read at the same time. You can pick a YouTube video that has the lyrics in it. Or you could have like the lyrics open, you know what I mean? You could play the MV here and have your Word document open over here. You know, whatever. But just make sure that all your classmates can listen and read at the same time. Okay? Gotta happen together, that part. Okay, what else here? What do you have to do in the song? You have to briefly introduce this artist or artists, the band, whatever, and tell us why you like this band or this singer or songwriter or whatever. Okay? Easy. Keyword is brief. It's only 1 point out of 30, so don't spend all day on this, okay? Just really, really short. Then you're going to teach some vocabulary, okay? This is what I mean. You can learn vocabulary in this class. So you have to have 6 reasonably difficult vocabulary words or phrases or idioms, whatever, in your song, all right? You have to give us a definition in English. You have to tell us, is it a noun or a verb or an adjective, an adverb, a phrase, whatever, right? You have to give us an example sentence in English, and you have to translate the word into Chinese. Here's an example. My first word today is corridor. Corridor is a noun. It means a long, narrow passageway. Here's the Chinese translation. Here's my example sentence. Da-da-da-da-da-da. We walk down the corridor, you know? Do 6 like that. So you don't want to pick a song that's super easy. You know what I mean? Well, a student gave a great example. Baby Shark. Don't do this. Kind of, you know what I mean? There's nothing we can learn from this. There's no vocabulary in there for anybody. You know what I mean? Some other, like some kind of EDM song. It's just, oh baby, I love you, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, I love you, oh baby. And it might be your favorite song. You say, it's an English song, but it's too easy for this class, and we can't learn anything from it. You know what I mean? We gotta have something to think about, and we want to learn some vocabulary, so at least 6 reasonably difficult words. I'm happy to look at your song if you're not sure and I'll tell you if I think it's too easy or not, okay? But we wanna avoid like the super easy stuff with no content, all right? So you're gonna teach 6 vocabulary words, then you're gonna tell us what you think the song is about, okay? What you think. Don't be this person who does this, because I do not care of what these people out there on songmeanings.com think. I just wanna know what you think. There's not a right or wrong answer, right? It's an opinion. What do you think it's about? So tell me, okay, in your own words. This would be enough for that part. How many words is that? I don't know, 75 words? 100? You know what I mean? That's enough for me for this. This would be like, I wish you said a little bit more. This is not enough to get a point. Not for me, okay? I want you guys to show me that you thought about it and give us something to think about, please, okay? So you tell us what you think the song is about. Then you're gonna pick 4 lines, your favorite lines from the song, and you're gonna explain their meaning or your interpretation. Again, not something you find online. You could talk about what it means or what it's important for in a song or how it makes you feel, why, you know what I mean? When you hear this line or if it reminds you of something from your life or whatever, just give us something to think about. Okay, so here's my line. I would maybe read the line to the class. Okay, here's my first line, and I think it means this. This is enough. This is more than enough. I think even that is enough. This is... this is not enough to get a point. I won't give you a point. Okay? I expect a good try. So you're gonna do 4 lines like this. Pick 4 sentences and say something about something original, something your thoughts, your ideas. Okay? Then next one, 3 points. 3 points. Tell us why you chose a song. 2 or 3 things.